As the title of this video suggests, a new Garmin has been leaked by online US retailer Adorama. The images that were posted were that of a compact head unit, and to my eye, this can only be one thing: a new Garmin Edge 540 Solar. While an 840 head unit was also posted on the retailer's site, the images that were used were the same as those found on the 540 listing, and obviously look far too small to be an 800 series computer. That being said, the technical specifications that were posted on each product page did differ, so it wouldn't be a surprise to see an 840 launched at the same time. Since a retailer was the one to leak the images, it's fair to assume that the new products are right around the corner. It's been 4 years since the 530 and 830 were launched, so it's about time that these models did see an update. Especially so when you consider that Wahoo updated its Roam and Bolt in the summer of last year. And Garmin themselves launched the Edge 1040 Solar at around the same time. So you can only assume that there's a whole bunch of trickle-down tech ready and waiting for these new computers. What looks to be the biggest difference is that the 540 will come in a solar version, meaning that riders will be able to dramatically elongate the battery life of their devices. There is a chance that we could be able to see solar models gain up to 100 hours of extra battery life when being supported by direct sunlight. After reading all of the specs that were posted online, it's likely that the new devices will include on-screen workout prompts, improved connectivity features, stamina insights, multi-band GNSS technology, and a personal favourite of mine, the Garmin climbing assist tool, ClimbPro. A lot of these things can already be found on Garmin units, so it may not feel like anything crazy new. But when we first saw the 1040 Solar, of course, the biggest change was that new solar technology, but most of the other improvements were then software upgrades. It would not be a surprise if that's the same case again. In terms of cost, the listing for the new Edge 540 showed a price tag of just shy of $350, which is around £286, while the Edge 840 was displayed at just shy of $450, which in the UK roughly converts to £367. The Edge 540 Solar was listed at the same price, with the Edge 840 Solar was then being listed at just shy of $550 or about £450, both significantly cheaper than the company's current Edge 1040 Solar, which is available online at $750 or £630. It is important to note, however, that Garmin is yet to release official information on the devices, so the official pricing also remains uncertain. Since all of this information was made available due to a leak, we currently do not have an official release date from Garmin. However, like I said at the start of the video, if retailers do have their product pages ready, it's very likely that it's very imminent. From one impending release to one which landed just a couple of days ago, Cannondale has launched the next bike which sits within its LAB71 range. Rather than a road bike, the new model is a continuation of their ever-popular Topstone range. Enter the LAB71 Topstone. As with the LAB71 Super 6 Evo that was launched about a month ago, the bike was built using a new carbon layup, which Cannondale has named its Series 0 layup. This new layup enabled Cannondale to save 40 grams over the high mod version of the Super 6. Now, that of course is not a lot of weight, but when you consider that the high mod is already pretty light, it does get hard to drop weight from a frame which still enjoys the sculpture of a bike designed to work on all parcours. But how does this relate to the new Topstone? Well, the claim weight saving here is 160 grams. This is going to be more down to the fact that there is no high mod Topstone. So the difference in carbon used between the LAB71 Topstone and the next in the range is actually quite large. But regardless, a 160 gram saving off of the frame is nothing to be sniffed at. In total, that brings the frame weight in at 900 grams, which quite frankly is very good for a road bike, let alone a gravel bike. Like the standard model, this iteration of the gravel bike comes with Cannondale's Kingpin mini rear suspension coupling. That allows the back wheel to flex by 30mm. That system itself lost 100 grams of weight when the bike was given a refresh last year. The geometry of the frame is also identical to the current Topstone Carbon, which should serve to maintain the confidence-inspiring handling that this iteration of the bike has been known for. You can also fit this frame with a dropper seat post, although the one featured in the image is the wireless SRAM axis option, which requires no cable routing. The LAB71 Topstone is only being sold as a frame set, and Cannondale quite reasonably argue that there is so much diversity in gravel setups that anyone buying a high-end bike will likely have their own preferences. So here in the UK, the frame set will cost £3,000, and over in the US, it will cost $4,500. The current top-of-the-range Topstone is £8,000 for a complete bike with Shimano GRX RX 825 Di2 and hologram GSL 27 carbon wheels. That also comes with Cannondale SmartSense lighting and rear radar system, which adjusts its brightness depending on the light conditions. The LAB71 model doesn't come with SmartSense, but is fully compatible with the system should you wish to fit it at a later date. I'm pretty excited to see the builds that people come up with for this bike, and I sincerely hope that some of the professionals from the Cannondale sponsored teams do get to go wild on a build and then race it at Unbound. Let me know what you think about that new Cannondale frame set and, of course, the potential new Garmin computers. If you enjoyed the video, then please do drop it a like, subscribe to the channel for more content, and I will see you again very soon.